Hey students, I will discuss sign convention and lens formula. Also discuss linear magnifications. Okay, so first of all, I am going to discuss sign convention. So what is the sign convention? First, we are going to understand by the everything in diagram. So we know that we consider optical center and every distance measured from the optical center. So we consider optical center as origin. Okay, so the when you taken the distance along the direction of incident ray, the all distance is positive value. Okay, it is the direction of incident ray. Then when you taken distance is along the direction of incident ray, the distance should be positive. If you taken the distance in opposite direction of incident ray, that means distance be negative, distance should be negative. Okay, and now when you height measure upright of the principal axis, then you consider the height is positive. If you consider the down side of any height, then your value is should be negative. So it's a sign convention. The first sign convention, the every distance, so every distance measure from optical center of lens. In second, the distance sign is positive if it will along the direction of incident ray, otherwise it will negative. And third thing, if the any height measured from upright of the principal axis, then that height is positive. If any height measure the down of the principal axis, then it will be negative sign. So it is the sign convention. When you this is like I am giving an example. Let we consider we kept here object and it's an optical center. So first you understand what is the object distance. Object distance, the distance between object and optical center. The object distance is the distance between the optical center to the objects. So when you already told the distance measure from the optical center, when you measure the distance from optical center to the distance, so it will what? It will go in opposite direction of incident ray, because incident ray go in this direction. So you are measure the distance opposite of incident ray direction. So here u is should be negative. So now let it with the image is from here. Let it image form is here. So when you what is the image distance? First of all, image distance, the distance between optical center of the lens to the image, it is called image distance. So when you measure the image distance, obviously you will measure from optical center to image where is form. So it will go in the direction, same direction of incident ray. It's about same direction of incident ray. So here incident ray, so here image distance is what? Image distance is positive, because this is the same direction of what? Incident ray. Okay, let we consider let it's a principal focus, and we know that focal length, the distance between optical center to principal focal is called a principal focal length. So what should be the here the sign of the focal length? Obviously all distance measured from the optical center. So when you distance measure from optical center to principal focus, so it will go in the same direction of incident ray. So always here focal length is always here positive. Okay, so now next one is the lens formula. So lens formula is what? 1 by principal focus equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u, where f is the focal length of lens and V is image distance, and u is object distance. So this is called also a length formula. So how can you find the length formula? But derivation is not in syllabus, but still I am going to discuss how it will come. So let example in diagram we consider. Let object is placed here. We consider let 2f in between 2f1 and f1. Okay, so now we know that when an incident ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it must be passes through the second principal focus. Okay, and when an incident ray passes through the optical center, okay, so it will, okay, it's a what, let 2f2. So image form is here. So let it's a a b, so it will what, a dash b dash. Consider a dash b dash. Okay, now so first for derivation I am going to derivate 1 by f equal to 1 by b minus 1 by au. How it will come? So now first of all we take the triangle ABO in triangle A dash B dash O. So we see in triangle ABO and triangle A dash B dash O. Okay, so both triangles are similar because just see it's a opposite vertex angle, it's a 90 degree and 90 degree, and third angle automatically these are equals. So when the angle theorem, this triangle, these two triangles are similar. So according to theorem of similar, the corresponding side ratio is also equal. So the opposite side of this angle is equal to AB. So if this angle equal to this angle, so opposite sides of this angle is what, A dash B dash. Okay, similarly, so this angle is equal to this angle, so opposite sides of this angle is what, OA, and opposite angle of the opposite sides of this angle is what, OA dash. So it's a consider equation 1. Similarly, okay, so now in triangle ABO and in triangle A dash B dash, so both triangles are similar, so corresponding side ratio is also proportional. So already told. So okay, after then we will compare. Now see the diagrams. Now compare the triangle. Let me consider this is the D. So in triangle ODF2, now in triangle ODF2, and consider the triangle A dash B dash F2. Triangle A dash B dash F2. So again we see these triangles are also similar. So these angles are opposite vertex angles are same. So here is a 90 degree, here is a 90 degree. So two angles are equals and third angle is automatically we know that the sum of the all three angles are 180 degrees. So two angles are remaining are same. So third angles, the rest are the same. So now we can write the opposite side proportional are same. So see here, this angle is equal to this angle. The opposite sides of this angle is what, OD. So you can write OD divide. So this angle is equal to this angle. The opposite sides of this angle is what, A dash B dash. Similarly, so the opposite side of this angle is what, OF2. Similarly, you can write opposite sides of this angle is what, A dash F2. Okay, so now we can write A dash F2 equal to, that means this minus this. Okay, so that means A dash F2, you can write what, OA dash minus OF2. So you will put here, so OD, and also see here OD equal to what, AB. You can also write OD equal to OD equal to AB. OD equal to AB. So these two value put in second equation. So put here. So OD equal to what? AB, A dash, B dash. Okay. So OF2. So whatever OF2, so A dash put OF2, A dash F put here, OA dash minus OF2. Okay. So now it's a, let's say equation 3. Now we compare the equation 1 and 3. Equation 1 and 3. So from equation 1 and 3. So equation 1 and 3 you can write. This one is equation 1. So left sides are same. So automatically right side are also same. OA dash equal to OF2, OA dash minus OF2. So what is the OA? OA is the what? Object distance. OA dash is what? Image distance. OF2 is the what? Focal length. So you can put here what is the OA? OA you can write object distance U. So it's a what? Opposite direction of incident. So OA should be object distance and it will be the negative, because it's a distance is opposite direction of incident ray. Similarly OA dash is the what? Image distance, but this image distance along the incident ray it's a positive. So again OF2 is the also positive because it's the same direction of incident ray. So OF2 is the, we consider F plus F. Okay, so now these all value put here. So OA is the minus U, OA dash is B, OF2 is F, OA dash is B minus OF2 B, this one. So now cross multiplication, so it will come minus UV plus UF VF. Okay, so now we are dividing in both sides by UVF. So after then minus UVF plus UF UVF VF UVF. So whatever UV cancel here, UF cancel here, VF cancel. So here it will come 1 by F minus 1 by F, here 1 by V, sorry, plus 1 by V equal to here 1 by U. So we can write here, so 1 by F equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. So similarly you can also prove in case of the concave lens. Okay, so it is the derivation of the lens formula. Okay, but derivation is not syllabus, but lens formula is in your syllabus. Okay, now after then I am going to start linear magnification. Linear magnification. So linear magnification, it is the ratio of height of image to the height of object, or you can also say it is the ratio of image length to the object length. So that means, and the symbol of linear magnification is n. So that means height to image height, the ratio of image height to the object height. So now, okay, so now in for convex lens, we consider for convex lens, let we consider the object in between f1 to f1. Now here f2 is about 2f2. So now, okay, it's an incident ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection is passes the principal focus and it will passes through optical undeviated, or when it will passes from optical center it will undeviated. Okay, so now here let image height, object height is h1, image height is h2. So here the linear magnification M, what is the sign of H1? It will be the positive. What is the image height? It should be the negative because it is the down of the principal axis. And now what is the height of the H1? So positive, so H1. So now, and there is another relation, so, okay, in terms of image length or object length. That means image distance to the object distance. How can you find? So we consider this in triangle. In triangle, let is a B, it's a A dash, B dash. And consider OAB, triangle OAB, and triangle OA dash, B dash. So these two triangles are similar. Already told it's a opposite vertex angle and it's a 90 degree, it's a 90 degree. So third angles are equal. So so when two triangles are similar, then corresponding side ratios are proportional. That means opposite sides of this angle is AB. Opposite angle of this side is A dash, B dash. And opposite angle of opposite sides of this angle is AO. Opposite sides of this angle is what? OA dash. So you can also write A dash, B dash, AB equal to OA dash, OA. So A dash, B dash is what? Image height. So it will be what? It's a negative H2. What is the object height? So H1, it should be positive. OA dash is the image distance. So it should be what? Along the direction of it is the along the direction of incident ray. So it should be the positive value. So it's an image distance. So B, OA is the what? Object distance. That is what? The opposite of the direction of incident ray. So it should be minus U. So this one is the cancel. So it's a what? Linear magnification. So linear magnification also is same B by U. That is the what? Image distance to the object distance. Image distance to the object distance. So now in case of the concave lens, for concave lens we consider here concave lens. Now we consider object is here. Now it's a parallel passes it is travel parallel to the principal axis. After refraction it will must passes through the principal focus, and it will passes from optical center, it will unradiated. So image is from here. So only it is AB. So it's a A dash, B dash. So now here consider in triangle ABO and triangle A dash, B dash, O. So this triangle also similar. See here, if this angle is common for fourth triangle and it's a 90 degree, so this third angle is automatically equals. So now these two triangles are similar, then again corresponding side ratio are same. So for this angle, the opposite sides of this triangle AB and this angle, opposite sides of this angle is A dash, B dash. Similarly, opposite sides of this angle is what? OA. Similarly, opposite sides of this angle is A dash, O dash. You can write also A dash, B dash, AB equal to A dash, O, OA. So what is the A dash, B dash? A dash, B dash is the what? Image height. So image height is a positive because it's a upright of the principal axis. So let it's a image height HI, and it's a what? Object height. It's also upright of the principal axis. It's a positive. So HO, and AO dash is a what? Opposite of incident ray. So it should be the negative. So minus V, and object distance is also negative because it is also opposite of optical incident ray. So it's also minus U. So it will cancel. So again linear magnification, it will become B by U. Okay. So you can also correlate with the focal length. Okay. So now how? So let that means linear magnification in the term of focal length. So we can write 1 by f equal to 1 by b minus 1 by u. So after then you will multiply with b. So b by f equal to b by b minus b by u. So it will cancel out. So b by f so equal to 1 minus b by u. So it's a what? 1 by f, that means 1 by m. So after then you can write m equal to 1 minus b by f. So this is the focal length in the term of focal length and image distance. Okay, so now after then power of lens. So power of lens is the what? The reciprocal of focal length is defined as power of lens. So P equal to what? The reciprocal of power length. So SI unit of power of lens is diopter. So I am giving one example. It's a very important. If the focal length of convex lens is 10 centimeter, then find the power of lens. So power equal to 1 by f. So if you will put 1 by 10 centimeter, and listen carefully, centimeter is a CGS unit but diopter is a SI unit. When you write the power of lens in the form of diopter, so we will convert in meter. So 10 by 100 meter, so it will what? 100 by 10 diopter. So it will becomes a 10 diopter. Okay.